everyone. Again, I'm with you here, live on many satellite channels, TV channels, I hope, to expose what is happening in Tripoli right now and to hold the world responsible and witness to the crimes committed against Libyans here in this very great city. NATO has intensified its attacks on and around Tripoli, giving immediate and direct support for the rebels' forces to advance into a peaceful capital of this great nation, and the death toll is beyond imagination. Last night, the number was 376 people dead and almost 900 injured. Some of them, of course, are because of NATO's attacks on our checkpoints, army, soldiers, and our streets and neighborhoods. Some other are because of the fighting between us and the rebels. Today, I have confirmation from the Libyan Ministry of Health that since the 12 o'clock midday, and what it is now, it's 11:15 local time, so almost 11 hours of violence. It's 1,300 people killed in Tripoli alone, with 5,000 people injured. The hospitals cannot even cope with such death toll. So we are saying it out loud to the world that a peaceful city, these journalists lived here for a long time, and they could see that life was normal and peaceful in this great city, and now it's being turned into a hellfire because of NATO's actions. NATO is attacking the heart of a peaceful civilian city. It's attacking an army that has taken defensive positions. It's attacking volunteers who came out of their houses, left their mothers, fathers, sisters, and brothers to defend their cities. And NATO gives direct air cover to these armed gangs who have no political project, no real dream for Libya. What they want right now is vendetta and revenge. They are filled with hatred, supported by tribal conflict, supported by bitterness from the previous years. And all they want is to destroy this beautiful city, especially the tribes, the families, and the neighborhoods that are well known for supporting the leader of this country, Muammar Gaddafi. I have warned you before. I had a press conference this morning. I talked about the death toll of last night, and now I have the official figures released for the last 12 hours. And we expect the death toll to rise beyond anyone's imagination. It's really a true dramatic, a true tragic event taking place before you here in Tripoli, supported by the might of NATO. These armed gangs would not be able to move a meter, to advance a meter, if faced by our army and by our tribes and our families and our volunteers. But because NATO kills anything that moves before the rebels, then these rebels are able to move forward. So we appeal to the world, to the heart of this world. People in my city are being killed day in, day out, without any possible way out, without any possible way for negotiation. We have talked before. You cannot condition peace. You need to sit down, talk, and then discuss everything. Who has the right to take agendas outside the talk, the peace talk, to take points outside and say, you cannot discuss this? We said before that we accepted the African roadmap, we accept negotiation, talks. We can sit down with all parties, achieve peace, agree on how to move forward for Libya, but no one wants to listen because all NATO cares about is to destroy this Libyan political system. so it can have a political system that will fulfill its own desires, not the desires of the Libyan nation, the desires of NATO. Significant proportions of the Libyan nation made its views very clear. They came out on the streets in their millions. Shouldn't these people be heard, be listened to, be heeded? 1,300 dead since 12 midday. It's 11 hours, not even 12 hours. 5,000 injured. Our hospitals cannot cope with such a disaster. The Red Cross is here in Tripoli. We are hoping they will be able to help us, but the security situation is quite difficult. And I tell you, lastly, that we are very resilient and still very strong, and we have still thousands and thousands of fighters who have no way to go but to fight. So this will increase, and the death toll will increase, because people are so scared of the revenge and hatred of the other side if they win. Each side actually is terrified of the other side. So let's suspend all military operations, all violence right now. NATO can order the rebels to stop immediately. We can order our troops and volunteers to stop immediately. And then we sit. And just as the rebels have their leader or leaders who will lead the negotiations, and without them the rebels will be lost and destroyed, we have our leader. It's Muammar Gaddafi. We need him to lead us for peace and for a way out of this. If you take Muammar Gaddafi out of the equation, a whole side would collapse and become an easy prey for the other side. That is why people are fighting for Gaddafi. So you cannot deprive millions of people of the leader they choose and they want, and let them or leave them to be easy prey for a vengeful, hateful side. Disorganized, without a proper leadership. You saw them. They killed their own commander of the army. They are penetrated with Al-Qaeda elements. They are very tribal. They are tribalists. So we hold the world responsible. They have already committed crimes in Tripoli. They have burnt houses in Tajura, in Suq al-Jum'ah, in Fashloum, in Arada. They have kidnapped people. They have killed people who were walking in the streets because they were well-known supporters of the government, not military people, but just normal civilians. They have attacked shops. They have taken money from shops already, and the fight is not over. We are really fighting them and actually defeating them right now in many neighborhoods. And yet, although they haven't settled yet, they have already started their wave of crimes. If burning houses, burning cars, kidnapping people, killing people in the street is not crimes, then what is? So I'm telling you, the world cannot claim that it did not know. Now you know. Since this early morning I talked to you, you know. You need to stop this disaster from taking place. As for us, we will fight. We have whole cities on our side. They are coming en masse from everywhere to protect Tripoli, to join the fight. People have the right to fight for themselves and their families and their houses and their property and their future. And people will not give up, because I talk to people. I talk to people and I ask, why are you fighting? And the answer always comes, because I have no other way out. It's not like I have peace, I can negotiate, I can sit down, I can stop this madness. If I don't fight, I will be killed, because I belong to a family that supported the government, or I belong to a tribe that made its voice clear, or I belong to a neighborhood, or belong to... So people are terrified, and they are fighting out of fear. The other side is fighting out of fear as well. And NATO cannot and should not provide immediate and direct support for a side in a civil war. This is illegal and immoral. One side is killing and NATO is giving them support. I don't want to take long time. I just wanted to give you this message that NATO will be held responsible morally and legally for the deaths taking place in Tripoli this night, last night, and the coming nights. They cannot say that this was not expected to happen. They are rocketing our city, and they have indeed killed many children, many men, and many women. We will fight because we have the right to, and we have the leader Gaddafi. He led us in this confrontation for dignity and our freedom from NATO's agendas, and Gaddafi should lead us for our peace and democracy and negotiations. Thank you very much.